Ignore the messy pot and enjoy this healthy, delicious cabbage stew. Let me show you how I made it. First, add your seasoning to your chicken. After washing the chicken, I just placed it in the big pot, and then I added some yellow pepper to it, and then some onions, some seasonings, and then that is all, some curry. So I mixed this thoroughly and then cover to simmer. I didn't really add water to it. I just put the pot on the low heat because the chicken was like kind of frozen. So when you're cooking frozen chicken like that, you don't add water to it most of the time. Yeah, depending. If you want the broth, fine. If you don't want the broth, you can skip that part. And then after the chicken was cooked, in that same pot, I made a mistake here. Please forgive me for my mistake. I made a mistake here by not rinsing the pot before cooking with it, because it made the pot to be very, very black. As you can see, it's getting very dark. Yeah, so when the pot was dry, after I removed the chicken, when the chicken was cooked, I added some ghee to it. You can see I added some ghee. If you remember, I added ghee earlier, and then when it was hot, I added some onions to fry it properly. And then once the onions was fried, the aroma was out, and I just added the cooked chicken to it. I didn't really like have much stuff in this place, in this kitchen, so I just had to do what I had. And then after the chicken was fried, sorry I didn't show you that part, I dropped down the chicken, and then I added all my sliced tomatoes, pepper, green bell pepper, yellow bell pepper, and then I added more ghee to it, and then I properly fried continuously. As you can see, the pot is getting very dark. Yeah, this pot is aluminum pot. It's not really healthy. Yep, it's not really healthy. That's the only unhealthy thing here. Forgive me, I didn't have much choice. Yeah, so I added chopped garlic and curry to it and fry for some time. I didn't really fry this. If you want this recipe to be very thick, very thick and more sweeter, if you can get what's it called, if you can get tomato paste, you can add tomato paste to it as well. But I didn't add tomato paste, I couldn't get any, so I just okay, let me go on the all natural ingredients. So I added the green bell pepper, and then I added the sliced carrot and cabbage at this point. Yeah, so I'll just allow this simmer on low heat, then stir. At this point I decided to add more onions to it because I love lots of onions. Actually, yeah, so I just after this was simmering, I decided to stir so that the ones that are at the bottom would not be overly soft, overly cooked. So you just have to stir and make sure it is not burning. I didn't add no chicken broth, I didn't add no water to this. I just allow it to fry. Vegetables don't necessarily need water, because when you add water to it, they separate. Most of the time they separate. You just water and vegetables separately. Yeah, so I wanted this to be a thick paste, especially as I did not add tomato paste to it. Yeah, so I refused to add water to this and just let it cook on low heat. This food is actually very rich and nice. For those that doesn't really like cabbage, well, you will like this one. I promise you will like this recipe. And then I added the chicken. Sorry, I thought I was recording, but I didn't record that part. I added the chicken, and then I just allowed it to simmer for some time. Thank you so much for watching my video to this point. Let me know if you will try this recipe. Thanks so much, and this is the end of the video.